Today, I wanted to come on and share a simple yet very profound truth as these words came to me the other day. And that is that the greatest wealth is wanting absolutely nothing. And that's in this world, in this matrix that tells us that we need to chase more, we have to be more successful, we have to have more possessions, we have to have more validations from outside of us. And that non-duality concept, it invites us to rest with what is already here, what is already whole, what is already complete. And what I have noticed in my direct experience is that when the mind quiets and it stops grasping, what happens is that we begin to notice that that peace that was already within us, it was never missing. It never went anywhere. It only appeared as though things were turbulent. It only appeared as you maybe regress back to where you were. That peace is already there. And what we all need to remember is that although we may go through difficult times in our lives, maybe the storm comes in and it's crazy for a while, that storm does pass. And underneath that storm and underneath that, crazy ocean, there is always that peace, that ocean of beingness. And so fulfillment was never anywhere else. It is here, it is in the stillness of being. And that, my friends, is why many people will not resonate with non duality concepts or these concepts that we're talking about, because they will say, oh, that's far too simple. Oh, you're talking about being present. You're talking about resting in your own being, going back to wholeness. It has to be more complicated than that, right? That is the mind pulling us into that world of duality where we think everything is complex, but in essence, the most deepest truths are profoundly simple. And, wanting nothing, kind of going back to that statement, it doesn't mean that we're apathetic. It means that we have freedom, and it is that end of the constant search for something outside of it. It's that recognition that who you are is already whole, it's already complete, and it's untouched by our fluctuations of desire in this human being experience. So, freedom also comes from this deep acceptance of what is. And when we experience that freedom, we feel completely expansive as opposed to contracted whenever we are, kind of fixated on these roles, these beliefs, and these programs that we've got going on. And when we stop resisting life, we stop trying to fix, we stop trying to change, we stop trying to control every single moment, we open to a profound level of peace, that peace that is already within us. So, my dear friends, acceptance is not passive, it is powerful because it is a doorway to the essence of who you truly are. And when we rest in that essence of who we truly are, that presence, we notice that the wanting dissolves because what remains is this spacious clarity and love with what already is. So today I invite you to kind of sit with this question, right? What remains when there is no wanting? Notice that there is stillness. Notice the enoughness. Notice that truth of who you truly are. And this is the wealth that cannot be taken, it cannot be bought, and it cannot be lost. So I hope that this video resonates with you guys today. Thank you for being here. And if you feel resonance to share, please do. And until next time, namaste.